Hello everybody, I'm Nasty Mold, and the beta date has lifted, so I can now showcase some of the events and items that have taken place in the beta. Hooray! So, as always, this is a video that was recorded in the beta. That means that nothing that you see in here is final. It can all be changed. I don't have the exact pricing. I don't really know anything until we see the official patch notes posted by TGC. But you can see I have some cool new items on right now. I did just make a video on the Days of Moonlight. If you'd like to check that out, I will link it in the description below. This one is going to be based on the Days of Sunlight. And it just got sunny. Wow, look at that. So without further ado, let's get into it. This seems to be a bit of an intricate event with some cool items. Here we are back in our Days of Moonlight fit. I think this is me checking if the cape was dyeable. It is not, unfortunately. And this is when I purchased the Days of Sunlight items. So we have the Sunlight Jellyfish hat, which is really cute. It's a hat you can wear over any hairstyle, guys. You know how little we get hats like this? I'm so excited. We also have the Sunlight Projector, which is a prop item. You can see what it looks like on my back here, but I'm unable to place it, so let's head outside and we'll place it on the floor. Most of this recording took place weeks ago, so if I look confused, I don't know what my Sky Kid's doing, I've just completely forgotten. So this is gorgeous, a sunlight projector. One of the Vault of Knowledge memory lanterns is projecting what appears to be like waves on the floor. And they're actually climbing up on the surface too. That's kind of interesting on the side of the wall. You can play with them like you can with most of the props like this, like the star lantern. You just tap and the little pieces of light will dissipate, but it kind of reminds me of that like bioluminescent algae, I think it is. Anyway, so this is where I was going to the Days of Sunlight guide. We're going to go to the sunlight area. If you want a better look at some of the cosmetics, I will feature them closer to the end of the video. We'll take a good hard look at all of them. Not every single item. There are so many sunlight items at this point. In fact, if you want to see some of the previous items from previous years, I'm going to leave a link to the wiki page in the description because there's so many items, and I'm not going to go through all of them right now. So it appears that the Sunlight Guide has made their way to the Vault of Knowledge archives this year. A strange place, given that there's no sunlight whatsoever. It seems like maybe they're inviting the Vault of Knowledge folks to come join them. We also, of course, have like our normal Days of Sunlight area in the Forest Brook area where Grandma's table is. You can go fishing, you can hang out with the assembly kids. But it appears that the Vault of Knowledge folks are just not that interested in leaving the archives. They like it here. They don't want to leave their dang room. Sunlight? No. Bring sunlight to me. So for this year, what we are going to do is exactly that. We are going to bring sunlight to the Vault of Knowledge crew in the archives. And we're going to do that by using these memory lanterns. Oh, help the spirits archive summer. I almost said achieve summer. Alright, so here we are. I guess I have all the items. We have a ton of spells here. So many spells from all the last stuff. We have some new pants. We have a new cape. We have the hair accessory that we already unlocked, the prop. We also have all of these little WIP things that cost between 10 and 5 candles. These are actually parts of a sandcastle. So these are props that you can use in your shared spaces, in your nest. I will showcase them near the end of the video. But as of this moment, they just had the WIP. I'll showcase what all of them do in a shared space. It's really the easiest way that I can actually showcase all of them. But do you see how many props come with the Days of Sunlight? It's an old event. It's an old event, and it's had so many other events combined into it. We had like the, what is it, like the lazy days? I don't even remember what those old event names are, but oi. So many old events combined into one, the Days of Sunlight. Here is our sunlight guide, and the Days of Sunlight is here. Not very sunny. Take photos to build a projected beach. Travel with an event spirit to earn event ticket light every day. Earn bonus event tickets by taking photos of objects in any level. Bonus event tickets can be collected at any time. Okay, so the event is a little confusing at first. There's a lot going on, and it's very in-depth. We have our new items from this year and our items from previous years. We have like the little dress item for 22 event currency. These prices might not be official. They might change. We had the new glowy cape, which I'll show later, for 32 event currency. And then we had that pool floaty prop and last year's outfit available for in-game currency now. So we have this big projector room. I think at this point I was just kind of exploring and figuring out what we do in this area because I was a bit confused. We get to travel with this spirit to help archive something. This spirit needs help archiving something in this area. Okay, I can do that. Take a photo from each survey point. So for this, we're kind of doing like a 3D model of the beach chairs. We're getting it from every angle so that they can make a projection of it. So right here, we'll pull out our camera, take a picture. It doesn't have to be a beautiful picture. It's just some chairs. Lovely. And then we have 2 more spots from the middle here. Chairs. And on the left side. That should be enough of a reference to project these. So let's head back with the spirit. Hello. Oop, off we go. Back to the archives. So the camera is being inserted into the memory lantern and the prop is being made into a projection? It's cool. This is some advanced technology. We have a glowing box. And check that out. We now have like the sand of a beach. We have some sort of water, and we have beach chairs. Oh, look at the beautiful projected water. So gorgeous. Oh, that was scary. Okay. They turn into the sunshine guide. Ah, sunlight guide. We have a beautiful sun up there. Look how cute it is. We have the manta floaties. We have what seems to be the remnants of a race. I see the icons for it. So this is not water. We're floating on it like it's, like the lower parts of the Vault of Knowledge. Can I land on this? Oh, I think I can. Cool. That'll make for a cool picture, I'm sure. I love that the event currency still have popsicle. Classic. We have a bonfire in the middle here. There is a lot to do with this event. Like I said, it's very in-depth. We get to like go around the realms, taking pictures of things. We have to take pictures of more items like we just did to project them here and kind of expand the event area, make it look a bit more full and cool. And so you can see where the event area is. We are actually in the archives here. We're just over on this side. This is where we can find the purple light during that daily quest. It's pretty cool. Prop closet? Oh, we can change our prop here. I have all of these sandcastle parts now that I bought those spells. So those spells that said WIP, those are parts and they are permanent props. So you probably will want to buy them if you're at all interested in making a sandcastle. If you don't play with nests or with shared spaces at all, you might not find that too interesting. I have no idea what I was looking for here. I was just going through my spells for some reason. Like I said, this video is really old now. Maybe I was looking to see if I could find those WIP spells, but yeah, no, they're just the props. We have a chat bench over here. You can also go fishing, much like you can in the original sunlight area. I wonder if the fish are any different here. I picked up a log, some sticks. It'd be interesting if you fished up, I don't know, a memory lantern? Or, I don't know, the vault's pretty barren, huh? This is another part. This is where we're going to get our extra event currency. So instead of it being scattered around the area, our 15 event currency or so, we actually do like a little photo scavenger hunt thing. So we have to photograph a crab, a lantern, and a tree. That's how we get our 15 event currency. So we can do that in any realm at all. I think I decided to do it in the Hidden Forest because I'm not sure why. Maybe that's where I thought I've seen those lanterns most recently. I don't know what my thought process was here. Old video. So here I am checking out that quest, trying to complete it, seeing what we do here. And yes, I decided to do the Hidden Forest. Because, well, look at that. We already have some lamps right next to us there. But I think I was going to have to fly down anyways to find the sapling. So I was like, I'll just find some lower. I'm sure there's more. We also have crabs in the Hidden Forest, of course. In the Forest Brook, the river area. Elevated Forest Brook, that's the word. Sorry, my brain not working right now. So here's the lantern. And I believe you can take a picture of this in any realm. It just has to be one of these objects. So for the sapling, you could take a sapling picture in any realm. Photo subject captured. I don't even know if it has to be like for the daily quest, right? It probably is just any sapling, where the sapling is. There's that one. Photo subject captured. And then I ran to the crabs. So I'm probably going to skip ahead because we don't need to see me flying there. Here we are again at the Forest Brook. I think I called the elevated clearing the brook earlier. Where Grandma's table is. Oopsies. In here we should have a crab. Let me see. Please don't run into me. 3 of them. Okay, let's head back to the event area and see what happens when we turn these in. So you can see the ones that we've captured are now gold. We then put the camera in. And we have 3 new things to take a picture of. We have what looks to be a pot. We have one of these bird sculptures that are in the Season of Sanctuary area, and we have a pillow. So I guess the scavenger hunt gets a little harder each time. But this is definitely a task that future me is very up for. There's a boat behind us. Nice. So something that I didn't immediately notice upon this recording, it took a little later for me to notice, is that those photos we just took, that added versions of those items in this area. So I think when I turn around here, maybe I notice. Yes. There's some lanterns there, there's a crab below us, and we now have a sapling here. So as we do our little side quest scavenger hunt for our 15 event currency, we'll actually fill up this area even more. Pretty cool. This event appears to be pretty massive, and you get to explore in all the realms, finding new items, and really cute. Also, they have sunglasses. Crab. So that's the main part of the mechanics for Days of Sunlight. It seems to be relatively in-depth. Let's take a look at the items, whether or not they're dyeable, and that should be it for this video. Alrighty, so here we are in the office. As far as the outfits go, we do have one new one. I don't even have the old ones here, so I can only show the new one as of right now. But again, if you want to see any of the past Days of Summer items, I recommend checking out the wiki. I'll leave it in the description. Totally detailed, and there's so many items. So this is the new dress. It's cute, isn't it? It's got that manta pattern that we saw last year on the shorts. A very cute detail that I like is that anklet. Very adorable. Do we have any new masks? No. Any face accessories? No. Any neck accessories? No. Anything in the hair category? Let's see. No. Hair accessory? Yes, we have the bunny accessory. A classic. So adorable. And we have this new jellyfish sun hat, which I think is so cute. Look at it. The way it just wiggles in the wind. The transparency of it. It's so cute. And I love that it's like a hair accessory. You can wear it on any hairstyle. That's crazy to me. We don't often get full covering hats like this that you can wear on all hairstyles. So that is exciting. As for capes, we do have a cape. It is this one here. Very short, very cute. I love that it's glowing. It kind of reminds me of the season of Light Seekers, just with these little glowing beads or tassels. Just a tiny cape to wear over your shoulders. Don't want to get sunburnt, you know? Very airy, very light, very cute. I believe that is it for the capes for Days of Sunlight. And then we have some props. Let's see, we have, not in there, none in there. We have, oh right, the projector. The projector, such a cool item, honestly. Let me place it down. So gorgeous. Players might be wondering, kind of thinking of like the Season of Remembrance prop. Does it recharge you at all? It does not recharge you. It just looks very cool. That's really all it does. It's just aesthetic reasons, aesthetic purposes. I do like that it seems to contain itself around the architecture of the world. Like you can see it's crawling up the wall. It's not leaving the room here. That's really cool. It's like it has volume almost. That is neat. Again, you can like poke and play with it. But that is the projector. They managed to contain all of their projected water ripples into a device for us. This is where I'm going to show you the items for the sandcastle. So these were the spells that I purchased. They look like spells. They were actually props that you can purchase. So we have, let's start, that's a bell. Look, a little tower, right? And then we have this. I'm actually going to put this little tower on top. Cute. And then we have like a little gate type thing. Oh, you only have one of them, and you can unlock more if you'd like to. That's fine, that's fine. I really just need one. I'm not a huge shared space person. I'm really excited to see what other people will create with this. You know, as much as people kind of knocked Season of Nesting and shared spaces when they first came out, aren't they so cool to see around the world now? People are so creative. I guess we also have just this big plot of sand. That must be one of the spells I bought as well. I don't think plot is a word you can use in that context, but oh well. And then I have a little flag. I'm going to put it on top. Can you put it on the fences too? Oh, you can. It kind of centers in the middle, sort of. Let me, there we go. Rotate it. It's crooked. But yeah, these are all the pieces for a sandcastle structure that you can purchase. I just think it's cute. A little extra add-on. If you feel like designing a little castle or a little home for yourself on the beach, may as well. And you can purchase more of these items if you'd like to. Just up the limit that you have for your shared space. So I have 3 of these now. I can buy more. I have 4 of them now. I've got lots of towers for my 5? No, I don't need to buy 5. I don't need 5 towers for my sandcastle. How cute. Yeah, I think that'll do it for Days of Sunlight. That is most... Oh, and actually, sorry. Let's check out the dyeables. Let's see what we can dye. I think it's just the outfit and the cape. Because the hat is technically a light creature. You know, in this game we can't dye anything that's light creature or dark creature adjacent. So I don't think we can dye the hat. Let me just take this prop off my back. Lovely. All right, let's go. Alrighty, let's make it daytime. Perfect. Sorry, the Radiance Guide wants me to complete my quest. I don't want to. So this is for the dress. We can change one section on it, and is the orange section. So anywhere you see orange, that is dyeable, and you can change it. Cute. I want like a strange pink. A weird pink. Okay, whatever, that'll do. And then for the cape, unfortunately, it just has that little tiny gradient at the collar. It's definitely not my favorite way to dye things, but I guess if you're wearing the jellyfish hat, you could do something like that with the blue and it would look okay. We got the purple on the purple. Not my favorite way to dye an outfit for sure, but what can you do? The hat is, in fact, undyeable. And I think that'll do it for this one. Wait a second. Hang on. I forgot I have an anklet. Does it dye the anklet too? Oh, yes, it does. I just wasn't paying attention. You guys probably all noticed. I didn't. Awesome. That's cute. Cool. All right, well, that is it for the Days of Sunlight. That's like our kind of basic glimpse at the event and the new items and all that. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. Appreciate you. I should have another video coming out about dyes, because they're kind of changing the way you get dyes. Oof, ouch, my head. So stay tuned for that. See you around.